Netcasts you love.
From people you trust.
This is TWiT.
Audio bandwidth for the weekly daily GizWiz is provided by the new Winamp for Android, featuring wireless sync and one-click iTunes import. Now with free daily music downloads and full-length CD listening parties. Download it for free at winamp.com/Android. Video bandwidth for the weekly daily GizWiz is provided by CacheFly at CacheFly.com. It's time for the weekly daily GizWiz with Matt's maddest writer, Dick DeBartolo. This is episode 1326, recorded August 6th, 2011. Tastes like pepper. The weekly daily GizWiz is brought to you by Audible.com. To download the free audiobook of your choice, go to audible.com/GizWiz. And by Netflix. Watch thousands of TV episodes and movies on your PC, Mac, iPad, iPhone, or TV instantly. All streamed directly to you, saving you time, money, and hassle. For your free 30-day trial, visit netflix.com/twit.
And now, get ready for Dick.
It's time, my friends, for that thing that happens but once a week. Thank God, the weekly daily GizWiz. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the star of our show, Dick DeBartolo. I can't find you. There you are. Hey,
Hey, Leo, how you doing?
I am well indeed. Look, we've got a new double box for those watching at home. And by the way, I know many of you listen in audio, and we're getting some complaints for the people listening in audio because Leo will say things like, "As you can see now," and they're not watching. So, as you can see now, we are in a double box. If you were listening at home, I would sound small, and Dick would sound big.
Very big like this.
That's it. This is fun. I like this shot. What do you think?
We call this audio theater.
Theater of the audio air. So how has your week been, Mr. D?
My week's been very good. I'm gearing up. You know, tomorrow is the Nautica New York City Triathlon.
Are you going to run in it?
No, I'm going to watch it, but I've been making my plan.
You're not a runner, huh?
Leo, it's a swim in the Hudson River.
Oh.
Then it's a 40K bike ride.
Yikes.
And then a 10K run. And the thing I participate in is just gawking at the bikes because they're all down there now at the marina because the race starts at the marina, and there'll be 500 or 600 bikes down there.
Wow.
And you know they
don't swim in the Hudson, do they?
They do.
Wow. Does the event include tetanus shots, or is that's up to you?
Luckily, the ban on the Hudson was lifted 10 days ago because there was...
Oh, that's assuring.
Right.
It's been fine for days.
Well, no, it's been fine all along.
Oh.
Then there was some mishap with a broken pipe where storage started going into the Hudson, and they posted, "Do not swim, kayak, or walk within 10 feet of the river."
So as Web 9470 says, the Hudson River, it makes its own gravy.
It makes its own PCB.
So, well, hey, 10 days, that raw sewage is probably absorbed by now.
It's long. It could be in your turning basin. Go look. I bet it's there.
Oh, golly.
So,
I'm not sure I'd want to swim. You'd have to give me a pretty big award for swimming in that.
Listen, I'm getting a tetanus shot to watch
it. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
But, you know, we talked about this a few years ago on the show. The Hudson is, I mean, it had a bad reputation for years, but it's been, thanks to people like Pete Seeger, it's been completely rejuvenated.
No, absolutely. And the funny thing is that there's a downside to it, is that now barnacles grow like crazy. Grass on the side of your boat grows like crazy. But, yeah, in the past, I mean, I'm talking when I first started boating probably almost 40 years ago, you could not see the propeller of your outboard.
Wow.
I mean, your engine just disappeared into blackness.
Oh.
And now on a sunny high tide day, you can see every part of your engine underwater. So it's definitely cleared up.
Do people fish besides swimming? Do they fish?
Yes, people fish in the Hudson, and people do some swimming, and there's a lot of kayaking. Although that's not directly in the Hudson, but there is a lot of kayaking.
Although Dr. Mom, who's a Long Island physician and works sometimes in the emergency room, she just said in the chat room, whenever we get somebody out of the Hudson, first tetanus shots, then typhoid shots. And then, what is the third one? Oh, then hepatitis shots, then typhoid shots. So that's just being careful.
Yeah, well, you're not going to go swimming daily in the Hudson.
Right.
A few people jump off their boats, for a quick dip to cool off.
Right.
But no, it's not Miami Beach.
So there's like a warning. The Hudson River. Please don't swim more than twice a week. If swallowing occurs, see a physician.
Yeah, and I think there's even a fish warning. I think it's fishing in the Hudson River is perfectly fine, except don't eat fish from the Hudson River more than once every 2 months. There used to be a thing about it was literally don't eat it more than once a week, but I haven't seen that lately. So either they've given up caring or the fish have
I'm
gotten
just glad they cleaned it up. And I remember it was Pete Seeger who he would sail up and down the river in the boat, and he'd do concerts and stuff, really trying to clean up the Hudson. And I think
he did a great job.
Yeah, he deserves a lot of credit.
The thing is, the barnacles in the Hudson are really, you could try to scrape them off. They'll grab that scraper, hit you right in the face with it.
Hey, I've always wondered this. What the hell is a barnacle?
God, a barnacle is like a growth, a living growth that leans onto the bottom of your boat.
Yeah, no, I've seen them. They look like little shells, but are they mollusks?
Oh, I think they're mollusks.
So it's like a snail or something that's adhered to the boat.
Yeah, and by the thousands. Normally you don't have a barnacle. Normally your boat is just covered with.
They call it boat warts.
Yeah.
And do you scrape your boat periodically?
You know what? It's very funny because I thought I had engine trouble because my boat over the winter I didn't use it, and I tried to use it in the spring. It was running like a dog. And fortunately, Eddie Bacon, who lives down there, sent around an email that a diving team was coming to the marina, and it would clean the bottom of your boat for $3.50 a foot. Well,
that's a good deal. So if you have a 30-foot boat, it's $100.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And they cleaned the boat, and it'd be $350, wouldn't it? 30. No, that's right. There was a $100 minimum. My boat's only 23, so I paid $100. But that was the problem. My boat runs like a champ now. It was barnacles.
It slows it down. It drags
way down. Yeah, because you need an aerodynamic surface, and you have just pockmarks.
See, I'm learning so much.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to eventually be a boater and go into the wilderness. I'm thinking Wednesday.
At this rate,
Tuesday.
If I had the boat, I'd be out of here. I'd be sailing right now. I'd say, see ya. No, it's, I knew this. I was saying this earlier today. Lisa, my business partner, who really helped put this all together. We wouldn't be in this new studio without her. As we're moving in, she says, smile, be happy. You should be happy. We're moving into the new studio. And I said, I can't be happy. I know what's next, which is just kind of this, in a boat, you'd call it a shakedown cruise, where you're just going through and you got this and that, and you got to get it all ship shape. And then you get barnacles.
Yeah. Well, when I walked in the studio, I was like knocked out, the new studio.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
And then we went downstairs and I saw the cabling and I said, whoa, this is like the bottom of my boat.
Actually, that is so much nicer down there. They did such a good job compared to, you never looked under my desk in the old cottage.
When you weren't there, I took a peek.
That was scary. And under here, it looks like it's beautiful.
Yeah. So you know what? I rarely watch anything I do, but I did watch the video of our walk, the parade.
Wasn't that fun?
And first of all, thank you for including me in that.
Oh, Dick, I was so glad you could be there.
And Leo, I was so moved to think we started out in that little office where I never saw you. You know, the only time we connected is when Skype came on. And then we walked 2 blocks into this amazing... Yes, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. A studio set up, or studios set up, that any network would be proud to say they built. And I'm thinking, my God, this is really an amazing feat, basically done by one person.
No, gosh, no, don't say that.
Name. No, I couldn't think of his name.
What is, you know, that's exactly what it was not done. I mean, I was hardly here.
No, I know. That's what I meant. I was one person, but I didn't know who it is.
No, not you.
I'm trying to think of who that person is.
We had Alex and John and Colin and Burke working their butts off here.
Alex in there?
Yeah, for probably a month, pretty much nonstop. And then a lot of great additional people like Brent By, who did the lighting, and we had Mary Lee's. What's his first? Ken Marilees, who was our video engineer. Russell Tammany, we got to give him credit, the IT guy, Exponentia. So we had a lot of good people. Did I leave anybody out, John? Of course, there's Liz and Lisa and the rest of the team. I mean, everybody really pitched in. Etienne, our little French boy.
Yeah. No, I meant basically a long time ago, it started with you saying, hey, I've got an idea.
It started with a webcam and a dream.
Yeah.
And
I remember you saying, you said, do you think, how about if I just did a network only on the internet where there would be no executives, no producers?
That's the key.
I know. I said, Leo, what are you kidding?
That was the key. Nobody could tell us what to do.
Yeah. And you were the person to do it. And
now I wish there were somebody telling me what to do. Now what? Actually,
yeah,
Lisa's,
you know what?
Lisa's taking that role.
In 2 weeks, you're going to look back on this and you're going to say, why is that hole still black?
What's wrong? What is your gadget? Your first? We have 5 gadgets, wonderful gadgets for you. What's your first gadget?
Okay, the first is from, I don't know if you ever had any devices from Thermacell. Do you know that company at all?
I don't. Thermacell.
Okay, Thermacell. We had a really, really wet spring in New York City, and consequently, my backyard, as much as I love it, is a haven for mosquitoes. So Thermacell, let me just turn around and get my... Thermacell makes these Thermacell devices.
Is it a special little mosquito hotel?
It's a... Not really. It's a mosquito repelling device. And this new one, they did a very clever thing. They made it into both a lantern and a mosquito repelling device. So basically, also, if you have a clock tower, this is really good. You go, I'm going up to the clock tower with my
it's the bells, the bells. So that's not a zapper, a bug zapper, though. It does look like a Coleman lantern.
It does. Okay, so it takes little butane tanks like this, and then you slip in a little insect repellent pad at the top, and then you hit a little button which ignites the gas. You see no flame. Everything.
So does that actually work? It's a smell, right? It's just a smell.
No, it really is great. I turned it on about 2 minutes before I go out there. I have gotten 2 mosquito bites so far this summer. Now, they say 98% effective. So those 2%, they knew about it. They figured...
they like butane.
They like... Yes, exactly.
Give me some... Give me more butane. I like butane. So they're adapted. But the rest of them say, "Whoo, what's that stinky?"
The rest of them, and it got rid of the tiny little no-see-ums are gone. Wow. Well, if I have company, I use it. It clears 15 by 15 square feet. And you do use combustible, so you need the little butane cylinder.
But you don't set it on fire. It's not a flame.
No. Everything is inside. You don't even see the flame in there.
Oh, there is a flame.
Well, it's not even. Yeah, it is a flame.
Okay.
Although there's a little hole in the side so you can check that you shut it off when you leave. And you see a little glowing orange light.
And is it a bright lantern?
The lantern is whatever. There's 8 LEDs there. That's low. This is high. But it's nicely done because it's translucent. Now the kit is $30 or $31. You get 1 butane container, 3 pads. That's 12 hours of coverage, and then you can buy a refill kit for $16, which is 4 of these, and I forget how many. And 12 pads. Basically, I figured it out. It comes to 35 cents an hour to use this, which
that's not bad.
No, and you don't have to spray anything on yourself, and there's no smell. It's pretty nifty. It's called the Thermacell Mosquito Repellent Outdoor Lantern.
I moved to Petaluma because we don't have mosquitoes here.
Oh, that is good.
Because I remember that was a plague.
Yes,
but on the other side, we don't have fireflies either. And I love fireflies. You have fireflies, yeah.
We have fireflies like twice a year.
Love them.
They're great.
They're beautiful. So, you know.
One or the other.
One or the other. It is time, my friends, for a video gadget from Dickie D.
Leo, this is very clever, and I think you'll like it. But roll that video, please.
Wait a minute. I will in a second.
Okay.
I have to figure out where it comes from in the magic switcher. Oh. Well, the confusion is there you are, and I can't tell which of you is live and which of you is on Memorex. So the one that's not moving, that must be you. All right.
That must be me.
I kind of like you just sitting there like that.
Yeah, good.
Waving your finger at me.
Weekly, daily GizWiz video. Remember $1 Million Movie?
Yes.
This is 10-cent video, okay? It's like the modern version. This could be a what the heck is it gadget. Look at this and guess what the heck is it? So you see the word joy. You see a little pilot light that's lit. You see that power's going in it. These indentations. What in the world is this? Well, the company that makes it is Joy, and it's called the Touch and Go Magnetic Conducting Charger.
No.
You knew that, right? Companies are constantly looking for ways to make it easy for us to charge our devices. Well, this is a really easy way to do it. I'm going to show you here. Okay, remember this little guy? This is the infrared keyboard. It hooks up Bluetooth, and you can type on any surface, and it will show up on your Bluetooth device. All right, well, anyway, I'm just going to shut it off so the noise goes away. So what you do is you plug in the little zip. It's called zip tail. That's the zip tail. And then you bring it near the device, and I'll show you the front here. And when you get near it, a magnet grabs
it's charging.
It's charging.
That's not possible.
And the company says it charges faster because it's a direct connection as opposed to devices you just lay on a pad. So that one's charging. This is my Motorola Droid X2 or 2X. I always forget which order it goes. Going to turn that on, and I put in the little USB zip tail, and I just bring it close. Bring it close. Up. It's automatically in, and it went into the charging mode. So if the phone rings, you just pick it up.
Isn't
Hello,
that neat?
hello.
I like that.
Okay, fine, good. Okay, bye.
Is that how you talk on the phone?
And then you put it back again. It's already charging. So this is really a fast way to charge devices. You can charge 3 or more devices. It'll depend on how much voltage it takes. It doesn't show any pads being charged in their literature. Some e-books, yes. It has to take either USB, mini, or micro. It's $80, $79.95, and I'm going to peek here to see what you get. The starter kit includes a charging station, 1 mini USB zip tail, and 2 micro USB zip tail receivers. And these will be sold separately.
How much are they?
I really love this.
They haven't priced them yet. It just came out. The system just started.
And then I'm going to plug it in there. And in a minute, I will be the fully charged.
His eyes are turning red.
GizWiz. Dick DeBartolo. Thanks.
I like that.
That's pretty neat, isn't it?
So that's different from an inductance charging pad, where you have to have a special back. They're usually very bulky. You put it on the thing, and as they point out, it's not as fast as doing it this way, right?
No, absolutely. And also, if you're charging it, like this is still connected to my Droid X2, you can just lay it down again, and as soon as it gets near it, this is a big magnet. Yeah, it clicks right in and instantly goes into charging. So I think they have something.
By George, they've got it.
By God, they just may have it.
It's amazing. That's cool.
It's called Touch and Go.
And is it available yet?
It's available on their website, and
what's their website again?
Their website is thejoyfactory.com.
Thejoyfactory.com.
Thejoyfactory.com. And it's the Touch and Go. And the little zip tails, they say will be available separately if you need more than 3. But right now you get 3 with the unit when you buy it.
Dick's got another gadget in just a moment. We're going to talk about it, give you a look. I have my Turn the Table Tuesday turkey. And a warehouse visit also coming up in just a bit. Before we do any of that, though, I would like to mention my friends at audible.com. Audible.com/GizWiz. If you want to get a free book, it's easy to do. Once you go to audible.com/GizWiz, you'll be signing up for the Gold account. Let me show you right here. Actually, before you do that, you might want to click this button that says Browse Books and take a look at all the great books available. There's 85,000 titles now on Audible. These are all audio books, so you put them on your iPad or your iPhone, on your iPod Touch with Wi-Fi or 3G. You could put it on pretty much anything, Zunes, Kindles. Audible works on Android as well as Windows Phone 7 now. And you've got all these great choices. Look at this. This is Tina Fey's new book, which she reads, called Bossy Pants. Let's listen to a little Tina Fey and Bossy Pants.
Hachette Audio presents Bossy Pants, written and read by Tina Fey.
Now, I should say, you don't always have the really, fun documentary music running in the background. That's something they just did for this.
Including bonus material, which is a Mac and PC compatible PDF.
For Jean Fay. Happy Mother's Day. I made this out of macaroni for you. Welcome, friend. Congratulations on your purchase of this American-made genuine audiobook. Each component of this audiobook was selected to provide you with maximum audio performance, whatever your listening needs may be.
I have to say, it's not always great to have an author reading their own book, but if it's Tina Fey, that's who you want reading her own book, and it's just great. Bossy Pants. Now, here's the deal. This is one of 85,000 titles, so I'm not going to tell you what you get. You get anything from that Audible selection. But what you do is you go to audible.com/GizWiz and sign up for the Gold account. You can pick your book. Your first month is free. Your first book is free. You can cancel it any time. You like Chelsea Handler? She reads all of her books as well on here. Are you there, vodka? It's me, Chelsea. And all the rest. If you're a big fan of Chelsea Handler, you'll love it. Sarah Silverman, she's also on here. I just read this one, The Bedwetter, Stories of Courage, Redemption, and Pee. A classic. It's really a good book. I have to tell you, now Sarah Silverman's kind of bawdy. You have to have her sense of humor. But I love it. That's why I love Audible, because you get great books you can listen to anytime in your car, at the gym, when you're washing dishes or gardening. There's so many times that you want to read, but you can't because your hands are busy doing something, and Audible just is fantastic for that. Please give it a try. We thank them so much for supporting the Daily GizWiz. I'm a big Audible fan. I have been since 2000, and I encourage you to try it. Audible.com/GizWiz for your free book. And now Dick's, third gadget, right?
Third gadget. Okay, so I went to a little mini pet expo a week ago.
Really? I love small pets. How small?
They were about this big. It was limited to 12 inches.
So cute. I think all pets should be mini.
Mini? Oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, well, Ozzy's kind of a mini.
Yeah, Ozzy's a mini. He weighs 7 pounds. You don't get much more mini than that.
Ozzy just weighs 7 pounds?
Yes.
Wow.
He's a
St. Bernard?
Is he a Super Nard?
I said, is he a St. Bernard?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, yes, he's a nano pet.
Oh, a nano
He's a little tiny guy. Actually, they're saying that we don't see much of Ozzy in the new studio. That's true. He's in that black hole over here. You can't see him.
Oh, okay.
He blends right in.
A touch of white.
No, I got to bring Ozzy to work. I haven't brought him in a while.
Oh, yeah. So I found a very interesting product, and when I walked by, I said to the guy, "What is the anti-lick strip?"
Oh,
and he said, "It's for dogs who have hot spots or an injury that they're constantly."
Yep.
And they put those giant collars on them.
That's so humiliating.
I know. So what this does
after my vasectomy, my wife got me one of those, and I just didn't think that was right.
No, well, not for 2 years. I think you was just supposed to wear it for 3 days.
I couldn't get through a door. I'd go clonk, clonk.
I know. But when you found out it could be used as a megaphone, that's when you didn't want to take it off.
Well, I kept licking. I mean, she had to do something.
Well, then you needed the anti-lick strip. So this is it. It's like a giant bandage that goes on over the hot spot, and it's designed like a bandage. I know, he's laughing already. And I knew you were going to say, well, what does it taste like? So I said to the guy, what's in this? So he said,
something you don't want to lick, obviously.
Well, pepper, oregano, lemon powder, clove oil. So I said, well, can I lick it? And he said, why not? There's nothing. So you were going to ask, and I'm going to just see what it's like. Okay.
No, don't lick it. Are you going to lick it?
Yeah. I said to the guy, can I take one home to lick on camera? And he goes, yeah, you're not going to get sick.
Okay.
He didn't think.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever on national netcasting, Dick DeBartolo is going to lick the anti-lick strip.
Strip prevent bandage. Okay.
I think you're licking the wrong side.
No.
Isn't that the adhesive side?
No, because that's the side that would go down, right?
Yeah, so you lick the other side. You're licking the side that sticks.
No. This is it would have to go down this way because this is how it's
you lick
designed.
the top. Lick the part that has the peppers on it.
No. You know what? It needs a little salt.
What's it taste like?
It tastes like pepper. There's a touch of oregano. You know what? This is better than some of the sauces I've had that my mother made. No, it's fortunately I had Dennis. Now it's getting very peppery.
I hope you have a glass of water there.
I do. You know what? It's not bad. This on a salad, it needs croutons and a little bit of salt and some Parmigiano Reggiano. This would be really delicious. No, it's not bad. Oh, it is peppery.
It's starting to get to him. It's starting to get to him.
It really is. Okay, so $8 to $10 for 2 strips.
Wow, that's expensive. But I guess it's probably cheaper than those cones.
Oh, absolutely. It's only $4 a strip. And they make 6 packs for $20, so that brings it down to less than $3, about $3.50 a strip.
Not a bad.
So yeah, and this is what the packaging looks like.
Now, where do I get this? Is this online?
Petco. It's online. The name of the company is the nurturedpets.com, and also at Petco.
Are you sure it's not neuteredpets.com?
What is it?
Neuteredpets.com.
No, not neutered. Not neutered. Nurtured.
Nurtured.
Oh, I need it. The pepper is.
I think Dick's losing it.
No, it's not bad.
What is that? What are you drinking?
Root beer.
Oh yes, that is the traditional antidote.
Yeah, it is
spicy anti-lick strips.
Root beer.
Yeah.
I like mug. Root beer.
Because it's got a good foam. Looks like scotch.
Well, that too.
Is it starting to get to you? It's starting to get to you.
I mean, it is peppery, and my tongue is pepperish. But I can mark.
We probably should have tested this before we.
No. Why? I figured I want to get sick off camera. No.
They sell these for not just for dogs, but for horses.
I asked the guy. I said for a horse. He said, "Yeah, they're giant bandages."
Yeah, horses lick.
Yeah.
I think they could sell these at the urologist for just, you know.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Okay. Anyway, I think it's a good idea. And
actually, my wife thought of this. She should get because that's what she did. She coated my balls in cayenne, and it worked.
Oh, really? Oh, that's good. And you still sit on them?
That's why
I'm trying to
they're red.
save this here. Yes,
They used
exactly.
to be blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the cayenne. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Dennis just came running in down from upstairs.
He's
Thank
worried
you.
about you. I think he's worried.
That's better. There we go. I'm good.
Yes, I know. You're very good. And that's from Nurtured Pets.
NurturedPets.com. Or your local pet store should have them by now.
And if they don't, demand them.
Demand the
Demand them by name. Say, what are those things that that keep you from licking? They also have an anti-chew strip. Oh, that's what that was. And then there's the anti-lick strip. And then there's the Nature Salve.
No, but this was the anti-lick strip. The anti-chew strip I didn't know about. So
it. Okay. The anti-chew strip you put on your furniture to keep Bowser from eating your furniture.
Oh, okay.
See, that's clever.
That's good too.
Yeah, it's home protection.
Good.
Made with natural ingredients, stops pets from chewing at hard surfaces such as table and chair legs, baseboards, windowsills, doors. Do dogs chew the doors? I guess they
might.
They might.
You should get them for when Ozzy comes and you have that expensive restoration hardware furniture.
That's actually one of the reasons Ozzy hasn't visited lately.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Just a little nervous about the restoration hardware stuff. Dick, if you would, I believe this is a good time for you to introduce our Turn the Table Turkey. Take it away.
Okay, Dick DeBartolo. It's a new studio, new lights, new sound, new cameras. Will it be new crap?
No.
We'll find out on this Turn the Table Turkey.
Leo looks under his desk to find some crap to share. Dick says, put that fork away. It's Turn the Table Tuesday.
Turkey. Hello, Dickie D.
Leo,
So this is something that actually it's kind of a mildly interesting story. I was. Do you ever use Google Plus? Yes, you do.
Oh yeah. I'm a Google Pluser.
It's the hot new social network. Everybody loves Google Plus.
Yes.
And I was reading posts from one of the people in my circles. Her name is Jennifer Ruggiero, and she's a fitness fanatic. And she, like
not unlike yourself.
Not unlike myself. And she has the same problem I have, which is I like listening to my audiobooks while I'm working out, but it just, the sweat ruins the earbuds. Have you ever had that happen? It's another, I mean, talk about live streaming. I mean, just, and they get moist. And as they get moist, they stop working. And so I go through a lot of earbuds. So she recommended, I thought this was quite interesting, waterproof Bluetooth headsets. The Motorola S10 HD sweatproof Bluetooth headset. And she pointed us to a site called Ice Monkey. Now, I didn't know about Ice Monkey, but I guess you did.
I do, yeah. Ice Monkey has great buys on lots of gadgets.
Yeah. So these are normally $110, and
Wow.
Ice Monkey has it right now and I think they still do, for $50. Now, this is one of those places, it's a closeout place. They may not have it much longer. So as I speak, they have it. But they, you better get there quickly. Now, and I should also say, when you get stuff from Ice Monkey, it's kind of minimum packaging. I got a cable to connect the headphones because they charge via USB. It's a USB micro adapter. I got the headphones themselves, not in a box, and I got a Xeroxed piece of paper, the manual. So it's very bare bones. You know, there's not a lot of packaging. But you know what? I didn't mind that. I didn't have a lot of wasted cardboard or stuff, and I got what I wanted, which these headsets. Now they last quite a few hours. I'd say 5 or 6 hours. They paired very simply with my phone. Any phone that supports something called A2DP should work. That's the Bluetooth streaming audio protocol. And here, let me put this on, and now I have headphones in, so I'll have to take those off. So if you're speaking to me now, I can't hear you anymore. Another, by the way, great benefit of these, you can't hear Dick. So let me just.
Oh, thanks. Hey, so chat room. Now we have a chance to say terrible things about Leo.
They seal in the ear, and then they see. Well, this is kind of interesting. They sit on the back of your head like.
Yeah.
I should talk in the microphone. They sit in the back of your head, like that.
Nice.
But they're very comfortable, and now there's no wires. So I have my, I keep my phone in my shorts, or wherever, and it doesn't have to be connected. And then as I'm working, and they're waterproof. The sound quality is excellent. I've been very happy with these. They're very lightweight, very easy, and they have what's called a hydrophobic acoustic mesh.
Wow.
Yeah, that means it's afraid of water. Seriously. So anyway, so these are nice. Now, somebody asked about glasses. Yeah, not ideal with glasses. As you can see, they're covering over your ear. So if you have glasses, you have to fit them on top. I wear contacts when I'm working out usually because my glasses fall off. So you're right. If you're wearing glasses, they may not be great. Sound quality is excellent. Very nice bass. Again, I'm not listening to music. I'm listening to audiobooks with this. So that was not critical. But I think at $50, this is a great deal. And I don't know how long. How long does stuff on Ice Monkey? It's not like Woot where you only get a day.
No, it'll just depend till they sell them out.
While supplies last.
Yeah,
and you see their stock meter on the right is getting pretty low right now. So I've been very happy with these, and I want to thank Jennifer for suggesting them. And I don't know how long they'll last, but I will let you know because I'll be wearing them at the gym. And they're pretty they look kind of styling, don't they?
They're nice.
Yeah.
They're actually nice. They're kind of based on another product.
The Motorola Rocker headphones, which I actually did as a pick many moons ago on the show. I think this is the same design exactly with the exception of, and I don't know if you could see this on the close-up or not, so probably not. But the earbuds in here have this mesh, and that's to keep the moisture out from the unit. So they're slightly different than the Motorola Rocker. Yep. I loved my Rockers. The Rockers had a little microphone on them so you could make Bluetooth calls. This doesn't. I don't think this does this. It's not a phone headset. The controls for play, rewind, fast forward are right here on the ear, where it's very easy just to tap your ear to change it. And then on here you'll see there's a volume control up and down. Oh, there's a phone button, so I guess there is a microphone. You know, I haven't tried this.
Wow.
But I guess there is a microphone. My old Rockers were a microphone. So.
Wow. And Leo, the power for these again are?
USB. You just plug it in with a micro. So you
charge it? Okay.
Micro USB charger. Charges right here in the back. That's the other thing. You can't leave them in the gym locker. I wish they put power plugs in the gym locker, don't you?
Oh, that would be a great idea.
Yeah. Because I have my locker at the gym. You know, I have a permanent locker at the gym, pay a little extra for it. If they just put a little power in there, I could just leave these charging. But yeah, I keep them in my car. I have a little USB connector in the car, and I charge it up. And when I get to the gym, I just unplug it and plug it in.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yep. Nice. I like it.
There you go. That is the from, and at that price, I'm not sure I'd want to pay $110 for them, but at $50, good deal. That's the Motorola S10 HD sweat-proof Bluetooth stereo headphones for iPhone, mobile phones, and MP3 players. Anything that does A2DP stereo Bluetooth streaming audio should work great. And yes, you can answer calls. I remember with my Rockers, I don't know how good the call quality is because, look, the microphone is way back here.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm not sure I would recommend it for that use. But I guess if you had to take a call while you're on the phone, it would work all right. All right. It is time, the moment you've all been waiting for, to take a walk down Broadway and head to Dick's Gadget Warehouse. But before we do that, let's head to Netflix.com and see what great movie entertainment is awaiting us at Netflix.com. You know, Netflix, a while ago, they started advertising 6 months or so ago on the network. And shortly after they started, they said, you know, don't mention the discs. Just tell them about the streaming. And I thought, well, that's odd. But now I know, because they've raised the price, right? On the discs, you have to pay for the discs separately. And I think what happened is Hollywood said to Netflix, look, we like the streaming. Would you please just because there's no piracy. And I have to say, I've come around. I like the streaming, too. I just watched with Abby a very scary, The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the Swedish version. Now I've got to read the next one, the Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. These are the Millennium Trilogy. Great stories. The thing about this is you don't have to go to the movie store. You don't have to plan ahead and get the DVD. When you're in the mood, you watch thousands of movies, TV shows, kids shows, and more, all available for you to stream directly to your television. Many TVs have Netflix now, Blu-ray players. Certainly the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, the Nintendo Wii. I watch on my iPad and my iPhone. You can get on 24 different Android phones at last count. Lots of ways. Ooh, that was a scary movie, Winter's Bone. That was kind of creepy. Wow. Ooh, I see. This is fun. This is what I do now every evening. I get home and Abby and I go through and we say, what should we watch? And this is great for families because you can always find something you agree on. And if you didn't like the movie, no loss. You press stop and you go to the next one. Lots of TV. The Mad Men are here. You must be a Mad Men fan.
I do. I do.
You know, this seems to me like the show for Dick DeBartolo. Because you were kind of part of this whole scene. I mean, Mad Magazine was on Madison Avenue, wasn't it?
Yeah, 485 Madison Avenue. Exactly.
So did you see these guys walking down the street with their, you know, little black suits?
Attaché case, yeah, and their suits. We used to scoff at them.
Because you were the hippies. You were the rowdies. You were the...
Yeah. Right. We didn't wear no stinking ties.
I love it. This is such a great show. Another good reason to watch your TV shows on Netflix, besides the fact that there are no ads, zero, none, no ads. Did I say there were no ads? There are no ads. You can pick the season and the episode and just watch that episode. So if you say, oh, you know what I'd love to see again? That one where he's staying at the Waldorf and Peggy gets all upset and blah blah. Yeah, and you can watch this. Oh, Don Draper finds out, and it's just, you could just pick that episode and watch that one, or eat them like candy. This is it. I envy you if you've never seen Mad Men. $7.99 a month. That's all. Less than the cost of a single movie ticket. You get Netflix. It's free for the first month. Netflix.com/twit, and just watch them all at once. Boom, boom, boom. That's the way to do it. All 4 seasons of Mad Men. Oh, I love this show. And so many other great shows and movies, all available to watch instantly. Try it free for 30 days. Netflix.com/twit. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to take a little stroll. Pay no attention to the happy-go-lucky people walking up and down Fifth Avenue, enjoying their days, because you're going somewhere darker, gloomier, and just a little bit scarier. Hang a right on 80th. Head up Broadway. Cross over to Amsterdam. Turn left at the turning basin. Turn right at the fountain. Walk up the stairs. And you're suddenly in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play in Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here he is, our maitre d', our man in charge, the guy with the gadgets, Dick DeBartolo.
Leo, how you doing?
I'm well. Welcome to the warehouse.
Yeah, I'm sorry it took you 4 hours just to go 2 blocks. You just leave my apartment. Yeah, I know. It's okay.
Hang a left, hang a right, up and down, in and out, over and under. Well, I'm glad we're finally here.
Yeah, well, we're going back to 1993.
Set the Wayback Machine, Chester.
Yeah, and a device called Remote Idea.
Okay, don't tell me. Remote.
Yeah, okay, good.
I could figure this out.
All right, good.
So it's obviously a television remote control.
In a way.
In a way. Oh, okay. I got it.
Go ahead.
So you're sitting in the window. You're looking out the window. You're looking at your bird feeder. And all of a sudden, here come the squirrels. So you press the button on your remote idea, and bam, the squirrel blows up.
Yeah. Oh, well, you got it. So, all right.
I thought so.
So I'll be here. Oh, no. Okay.
What is it?
Okay. This is kind of bizarre. Okay, so 1993, this company said Remote Idea converts an existing TV remote control into an easy-to-use, easy-to-handle unit. So this is what it looks like when you hooked it up.
That's easy to look at.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, let me describe this to people watching at home. You've taken a normal, everyday remote control, and you've basically put it in a torture device.
Yes, exactly.
It's a rack with red arrows and buttons and squares.
Exactly. And
what
then
the hell?
Leo, then the idea was exactly as you started. You then slid this thing up this channel till you got it over the volume up and down.
Yeah.
And the channel up and down. And the red tab you slid over the on-off.
So you only really need 5 buttons to control the entire remote control.
Exactly. And then underneath is a tab that you push down that then pushes down on the button that you are looking for. I mean, it was kind of rocky. The on-off worked sort of okay because it was all by itself and just needed to push down one. But the volume and up and down channel are on this very long piece of plastic.
Oh, that's
so
crazy.
If you wanted to use the volume, the channel up, you really had to push down hard to get it to push the button under. It was really bizarre.
Who thinks that's easier in any way?
Well, you know what? It's... and I found the brochure that came with it. It says, this cutting-edge design makes it appealing to an appealing addition to any home.
I don't think you ever want to use the words cutting edge with a sharp plastic thing like that.
No, exactly. And the color-coded buttons offer immediate recognition of each function.
Sure they do.
Yeah. As long as you could remember that red was up or I mean black.
Jazzblade has the right idea. He says, "Is there a turbo button on it as well?" That's what that's what's missing.
Yeah. So
how much did they want for that thing?
You know, Leo, I think it was like $30.
What?
Yeah. Well, you know, oops.
You broke it.
You can see it. Yeah.
You broke it.
I'm trying to take it apart.
You broke it.
Yeah. Well.
Such a loss.
And then you see the remote control had these big springs to push it up against the button. Man. It was kind of bizarre.
Terrible idea.
Yeah. And then someone came out with just a big button remote control that solved all these problems.
Yeah. I just feel like that probably anybody who bought that probably after a day or two felt like they got ripped off.
Yeah. Thought this is a really remote idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, it's kind of fun, though. It's kind of fun to think, what a bizarre way to solve the problem of trying to find the up and down volume and channel key.
It was a remote control simplification tool.
Yes, that's exactly what it was.
You could get that
and an engineering nightmare all in one.
Yes. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a letter to the editor.
Yes, there's going to be before the letter a notification about a letter from last week's show.
Okay.
Someone wrote in and said, I know you have mondaytheme.com and tuesdaytheme.com, and I can hear them, but I can't download them.
Oh, yes,
What
I meant I was gonna put the wiki up, and I didn't get around to it. I apologize.
That's okay.
It's
well,
that
our
jury
friend,
duty that did that.
The jury duty. Our friend Daniel Rodriguez Pereira, who originally put them up, wrote and said, "Hey, I arranged for anyone to get the MP3 themes."
Oh, thank you.
So the website is crappytheme.com.
Okay.
/themes. And he said he's going to keep it up. I think he said he's going to keep it up for a year. He's taking the other ones down.
Oh, all right. Well, we can also put it on the wiki.
Yeah, I forwarded it to you, Leo, his email about the other themes going away in September.
Yeah.
But Crappy Theme...
I'll be honest with you. I don't think we'll keep the domains. That's cute. We'll just put the themes available on the wiki.
Exactly. That makes life easier.
Yeah.
So, Daniel, again, thank you for doing that. And a letter from Chris Whitpan, Whitpan. The subject, you have ruined netcasts for me.
That's true. That's our goal.
That's our goal. Yep. Chris writes, it used to be great. I'd listen to audio books through my hour-long commute, then on Mondays and now Tuesdays. Since you guys are talking so much, I would catch up on the podcast. That all changed last week when I watched the weekly daily GizWiz live from the brick TWiT house.
Yes.
Fell in love with the sets, the studio, the overall ambience of the videos. I ended up watching for hours that evening, going through a lot of shows from the new studio. I love them all. It was like watching tech TV in its prime all over again.
Yes.
Now, fortunately, the audio is not enough, and you've ruined it.
Well, in a way, that was kind of my evil plan. I wanted people, more people to watch live.
He said, I come home now, fire up Apple TV, and watch the shows in all their glory. Oh. Now I just have to find more audio books. Just one thing, Leo. What is that dark shadow next to you?
Actually, I found a way to eliminate my concerns about the dark shadow. I don't worry about it anymore. I just wear my blindfold.
That's the perfect thing.
Right. I can't see it anymore. I can't see anything. It's all dark.
Perfect.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Actually, this is going to be my turn the table turkey next week.
Really?
Yeah, it's called the Lumi mask. Lumi mask just sent it to me. And the idea here is this is the way to wake up in the morning. So I don't know. Do you ever wear a sleep mask? I think doctors,
I have on an airplane.
Yeah, everybody agrees that one of the problems nowadays people have getting a good night's sleep is certainly a problem in my bedroom is all the lights we have. Everything blinks. You know, my phone blinks. Everything blinks. So, and everybody says pitch black. That's what you need, pitch black. So you can get all the things out of your bedroom or you can wear a mask. And so I've taken to doing that. So I like that. But the problem is now, you don't wake up naturally because you don't see daylight anymore. It's always dark, right?
Yes, yes.
This Lumi mask wakes you up using simulated sunrise. It's got lights in it.
I like it.
And you set the time, your alarm, right? This is an alarm clock mask. It's right now, it's charging via USB. Obviously, you disconnect it when you go to sleep. And you set the alarm, and you wake up. The light slowly builds to wake you up.
So you're going to try it during the week?
I am, and if I come to you next Saturday with big dark circles under my eyes, you'll know either I got jury duty or the Lumi mask doesn't work, or both.
I think you should wear that to the courthouse.
Your Honor, I need my beauty rest.
Oh, no, just say, what is it? Justice is blind.
And so am I.
I'm wearing this.
Yes, I don't want to see you. I don't want to
justice.
see the defendant. I want to judge from the sounds of your voices.
There you go.
Yes.
Dismissed. Get that kook out of here.
Oh, I know lots of ways to get out of jury duty. I'm actually hoping I get it. I'll let you know next week if I do.
Yeah,
I want to
Jen
serve.
said that a lot of her clothing has been missing.
I have a friend
Yes.
who is quite a scofflaw who recently served on a jury. I'm not going to say names or where or anything.
Okay.
But it was a murder trial. And, yeah, I know, pretty dramatic, you know. Most trials are not. A lot of times you get civil suits. They're kind of dull and not that exciting. But she was very lucky. She got a murder trial. And among the things in evidence were the clothes the murderer wore on the night of the murder. She's trying them on in the jury room.
What?
I guess she felt that she needed to get a sense of what it was like wearing those. That's right. If the glove does not fit, you must acquit.
That's good. Yeah, I think Abraham Lincoln said that,
yes.
didn't he?
7 years ago, if the glove did not fit, you must acquit.
I think it was Perry Mason, actually, but it's close enough.
Anyway, Dick, always a pleasure. You always cheer me up. I love doing this show. It's so much fun to see you and talk and make fun of gadgets and show new gadgets. And you know, I have to say, you give me an excuse every week to buy a new gadget. I just bought a new camera that I'm gonna review on the show because I'm always looking for new stuff to review on the show. And I just want to say,
hat to review.
I want to say, go Canadiens, les habitants, and.
That's what the H stands for.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I did. It was just something that I learned in 3rd grade. What are you kidding? I barely knew it was a hat when I was 3.
Always a pleasure, Dick. You got a good weekend? Has it cooled off in Manhattan a little bit?
A little bit. Yeah, I'm actually going to go down tomorrow and watch a little bit of that triathlon.
Oh, that'll be good.
Well, see them swimming by my boat.
In the Hudson.
Hey, while you're down there, could you scrape some barnacles?
Hey, you know what's going on right now? In fact, we should take a look at the drop cam. People maybe don't know that we did not take down the drop cam. That was how we watched what was going on during the construction of the new studios. But we still have it up, and we've moved it to a special location today because you know what's going on today?
What?
The bricks are going in for the wall of honor. Isn't that great?
Oh, my word. Leo, that looks super.
It's going to be beautiful. A beautiful brick wall right in the front entryway there.
Yes, I know where that is now.
Well, and you know, you see that light? You can actually see the light from the gear.
Oh, yes, through it.
Through it. So the gear that is above us right now, the light shines through it. The other side of that gear is the brick wall. And you can actually see the light shining through the brick wall.
Yeah. Well, so, Leo, will the bricks eventually go all the way to the top? I bet you wish.
If people would just buy bricks. I love it that Lisa Kensel, my CEO, is actually doing the bricks. And she's got the plumber's crack, too. I think that's that's great.
Oh, she's engraving them. Okay, that's good. I thought it was not going to be a magic marker. I thought it was...
we couldn't afford the... no, of course we got laser engraving. And you know what, by the way? It's not too late to get a brick. This is the first shipment of bricks, but the second shipment of bricks is still to come. I think we're going to continue to sell through the end of the month, probably. So if you haven't bought a brick yet, go to bricks.twit.tv. And
now that's the supersized brick.
This is the 8x8, which I think is $640, and then there's $128 for the 4x8, which is a standard brick size. And I'll show you real quickly where the 8x8s are going to go. Let me see if I can pull that up. The 8x8s, actually, they're almost ready to put those in. They're going to go, there'll be 2 lines of 8x8s right at eye level. So
nice.
You see the 8x8s at the bottom there? Those have not been yet put in. So our bricklayers are getting ready to put, I think they're going to put the 8x8s in next. But that wall is not the end of it. It continues down. We have plenty more room for people who want to buy bricks. And we really are grateful to everybody who brought a brick. That helped us quite a bit. This was a very expensive studio to build, and your support made it possible to...
It's beautiful.
But to do everything
so
we wanted to do. Yeah, I feel really good about it. It's just gorgeous.
I think you should. My God.
Thank you, everybody, for buying a brick. And if you ever get out to Petaluma, California, visit the Spam and Gatorade Parade, and then come look at your brick right there on the Wall of Honor, right in the entryway of the fabulous new TWiT Brick House Studios. Dickie D, thank you for being here.
Thank you, sir.
See you next week on the Daily GizWiz.
I'll be here. I know you hate it when I'm taller than you. Well, hang on a second. I'll get down. Okay. There. This is better shot now?
Yeah, much better.
I know you like it this way better.